Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it, his experience start to finish. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this projector has been a surprisingly solid pick for our living room. If you're after 4K content with colors that pop, solid sound, and Google TV when it's on sale, this is not something you want to sleep on. Even with the lights on, you can get a big image, around 200 inches, though it's always best in complete darkness. My old setup was lucky to hit a big screen in daylight unless it sat a couple of meters away, which is awkward. This one lets you fill a wall without moving the furniture around. What hooked me first is the size and ease. You can get a massive image without placing it far, and setup takes about 10 minutes. The speakers surprised me. They fill a large room adequately, though I still grab a separate boombox for extra bass on party nights. And yes, you can use it as a speaker system on its own, which is a nice bonus when you want a quick movie night without dragging an audio bar in. Gaming felt great too. Playing PlayStation in 4K at 60 frames per second was smooth, and the Nebula Master setting plus Dolby Vision delivered a vivid, cinema-like vibe. The color correction for a wall works surprisingly well, so you don't always need a pristine screen, and the portability with the built-in handle is real. I'd grab this on a weekend and take it outside without drama. The Android Google TV setup is simple enough to download apps directly on the projector, and it even suggests where to watch on different platforms, which is handy when you're deciding what to watch. But it isn't all flawless. The user interface can feel a touch laggy, probably because of limited RAM and storage. Nebula is clearly chasing affordability, which I respect, but it's noticeable when you're jumping between apps. Auto-keystone isn't perfect. It's usable and quick, but if you're not perfectly centered, you'll still tweak manually. The halo effect around bright objects can be a little distracting at times, and the smart features sometimes overcorrect in ways that aren't ideal. If your wall has imperfections, the keystone and wall correction can help or hurt, so you'll want to switch it off if it hides the image you're trying to dial in. Contrast isn't top tier, so very dark scenes aren't as punchy as some higher-end models. Still, with Nebula Master boosting, it's perfectly fine for nighttime viewing. Just know that truly black scenes aren't theater grade. The app experience is decent, but some apps don't behave perfectly due to Google TV quirks, and a few remote buttons aren't backlit, which is a small annoyance in dark rooms. Overall, this projector is amazing value, portable, bright enough in a regular living room, and with standout color and sound. If you catch it on sale, I'd call this 5 stars. At full price, it's still strong, but you'll notice a few rough edges. If image quality and ease of use matter to you, this is worth a serious look. So that wraps up the review. I appreciate you watching, and if you want to take a closer look, I've added the product link in the description. You might also find some current deals there. Take care.